High School of the Dead is a zombie apocalyptic anime adaptation of Daisuke and Shōji Satō's manga. Our viewpoint character, Takashi Komuro, teams up with Rei Miyamoto, Seiko Bushijima, Sei Takaki, Koto Hirano, and Miss Marikawa, who all go to the same school as Takashi. Whilst looking at the school balcony after getting the annoying bitch speak, Takashi sees his PE teacher getting bitten by a sickly looking man. Takashi then runs off to retrieve his childhood friend Rei Miyamoto in order to escape the school with her. Coincidentally, we find out that Takashi isn't the only one trying to escape, and by sheer chance, Takashi meets 4 others with the same plan, and together they escape the school. We later find out that these horrible looking people are zombies, and once you are bitten, you become one too. In a nutshell, High School of the Dead is the Walking Dead game, except with a high school nerd who is a gun enthusiast, a chick magnet, and 10 tits and 5 asses. So now that we got the plot and premise done, let's review it. The plot, as many survival horror fans can probably tell, is very generic. I mean, even the weaponry is generic. However, I didn't expect originality. In fact, I prefer it like this. I love the feeling of this anime being like one of my favourite genres. It felt like I was watching my uncle play the game Left 4 Dead, like in the old days. However, this review wouldn't be very good if I let nostalgia get to me. So, the score I give the plot and concept is an average 5 out of 10. Like I said originally, everything about this anime is unoriginal, and I think Tetsuro Araki didn't even realize this, as he kinda took it a bit too seriously by trying to make it this epic zombie apocalypse, in which was a fail on his part. Although, his fail ended up being his success, considering every seemingly epic moment in the anime was very comedic, in my opinion. I mean, check you out, and tell me you won't laugh. Now let's go on to the characters. This anime has a character roster that is very small since it only has time to focus on the main characters, which is strange because they hardly go through any character dynamics until episode 6, and the development that they get through the course of the first 5 episodes is not significant. The side characters in this anime are not reminiscent and are usually used as scapegoats for comedy and additional info. For example, in episode 3 we meet Koichi Shido, a manipulative teacher who reminds me of Takehito from SAO. When Koichi is introduced, I thought he was going to be a key antagonist throughout the series, but we don't see him again until episode 10, providing no help to the plot progression. Overall, the characters get a 5 out of 10. Let's get onto the animation and the colours. The infamous Madhouse Studios once again did a great job with High School of the Dead. The zombies not only looked, but moved like the dangerous deceased beings that they are. The colour palettes used really had a horrific, yet cinematic feel to it, especially in HD and on a TV screen. I watched a few episodes a while back on my laptop in 720p and I was like meh, but on 720 or 1080p on a big screen it looks fucking beast in my opinion. This was meant to be watched on a TV screen. I give the animation and colours an 8.5 out of 10. And finally, let's go on to the final segment, the soundtrack. OMFG, the soundtracks in this are fucking beast. Every one of them using an electronic instrument which makes every zombie encounter sound either frightening or epic. Now believe me, I am not a fan of heavy metal or anything next to the genre, but I could listen to this and the opening and the endings all day. I see no faults in the music, so overall I give the music a 10 out of 10. I mean seriously, Takafumi Wada did a great job. This is the most redeeming part of the series. For additional information, Takafumi also did the music provided by Angel Share and a couple other movies and animes that I've never heard about. So to finish off this review, I'll give you guys the final score and I'll also give you my overall enjoyment of the series. High School of the Dead took itself a bit too seriously, as if it was trying to be a next emotional roller coaster like Wakata NSK or Sakurasu no Pet Kanjo. However, like I said, Tetsuro and Daisuke's fail was actually their succession in my eyes. Also, because the animation and texture was so well thought out, my eyes were glued to the screen, hypnotizing me by flashing tits and ass in my face with amazingly cool action scenes, as if trying to fanboyify me before I noticed the many thoughts in the series. What sly fuckers! So, as you can tell, I really enjoyed this anime, and after calculating the average scores for High School of the Dead, it gets a 7.13, which is strange considering it's really an anime titfest. And finally, here is TFK's recommendation outro. But first, if you enjoyed the video, why not give me a like and some comments, and also subscribe if you want to see more reviews improve. So, today's recommendation is Dead Man Wonderland, an anime about a young boy who's accused of the mass murder of his class, and ends up finding out he has a special power whilst being sentenced in prison.